Rashad, commiserations on the result, but a performance to be proud of. What was it like to make your debut on this stage tonight?
I can't begin to continue to state that it's awesome. It's amazing. It's every darts player's dream who have never been to the stage. It's, to me, coming from my country to come here and shoot in the PDC where I watch on the phones and on my tablet, seeing these star players, getting starstruck from pro players, sorry. It's awesome. And the crowd alone, oh man, I love London. That's amazing. I also wanted to hear the booing part. I wanted to experience the bad and the good. But again, they would just cheer me on like crazy. I love it.
The crowd did absolutely love you. You got some incredible support tonight. What was it like playing in that sort of atmosphere for the first time?
It was awesome. That's why I had to give them their 180.
And the end of that second set, obviously the set darts you had, was that the turning point in the match, do you feel?
I told everybody like this. I was practicing in the practice room. It seemed different from the stage. So I had to readjust my whole technique. And it was at the end part of the game, but Jeffrey was ready to relax. He already got to relax because I was throwing too much 45. I might as well go play that in the number shop or something. But he was on his game. So I tried to put it there, but he was taking a lot of big numbers, 3 digits. So it was awesome.
And just talk about the pride at becoming the first player from the Bahamas to compete at the World Championship.
Amazing feeling, amazing. They're watching home now. I know they're disappointed because of my performance, but hopefully they'll understand that I'm here. I mean, we made it here, and now that they know of the Bahamas, I assume a lot of beings will come and try to do the same thing in my footsteps.
And has this given you the determination and the ambition to make sure you're here again next year?
Definitely. You're going to see this face again.
Rashad, congratulations.
Thank you.
What's your whole day been like from obviously driving up here, seeing Alexandra Palace on top of the hill? It's just been literally the best day of your life?
Awesome, wonderful. I mean, yes, it has. It's been the best day of my life. From I came to London, when the airplane started to go over, I was looking over, oh, that's London, babe. You know, I was doing everything. I was driving in the car. I was even through walking. I was holding my phone up, and the guy in the store said, "Be careful, those cyclists. Some people just ride past and steal your phone and say, nah, they could see I'm a tourist. And besides, I'm Rashad Sweeting." You know, but it's awesome. It's very awesome.
At the start of the evening, not many people in the darting world would have known you, but obviously you haven't seen what social media has been like in the last hour. You've become a cult hero of many dart fans. Can you just take that in, what you've done tonight?
I mean, when I look at it, hopefully, like you said, it's amazing. I'm very supportive, but they're very supportive, sorry. And there was a fan that actually wanted me to do something after I hit a 180, so I was like, I'm going to do it. When I hit the 180, I do the cold shoulders thing, and hopefully they saw that and they were watching. Fans, I love you all. I love you, man.
And not only for you, what could this do for darts in Latin America, what you've done tonight?
It's a bridge. It actually is a big opportunity for a lot of players that feel that there was no chance of getting here or they had to go somewhere else. Now they could go to the CDLC, which is awesome.
Rashad, many congratulations.
Thank you.
Wonderfully. Do you feel now that the torch has been passed in a sense, not only that you're representing the Bahamas, but now you are the torchbearer for all of Latin America?
Yeah, I feel that.
You walked out and it seemed like from the get-go you were trying to own the crowd. Was that a conscious thing when you walked out there just saying, I'm going to be the fan favorite?
Nah, it's just something I wanted to do. When I came to the arena, I heard the crowd chanting. I was like walking behind the stairwells, and I heard the crowd cheering. I was like, wow, they're crazy. And when I went on the stage, they started screaming, Sweden, let's go. And I was like, you know what? I got you all. I got you all.
Well played, Rashad.
Rashad, what are the next steps for yourself? What do you want to achieve next in your darting career?
When there's another tournament, I'm going to try to qualify again. Hopefully I succeed, and if I do, I'm going to try to make it further. And the next time it comes to 180 and me leaving me on a double, crowd, I'm not going to do it. I'm sorry, you could boo me, but I'm not going to do it. But the first time I said I'm going to do it for the crowd, I got it.
You talked about being the first player from the Bahamas to be here. What's it like getting into the game of darts back in Bahamas, and how many players are there over there that you think could maybe come here and compete and show how good you are?
The game is recreational to a few in the Bahamas, and to some like me, it's a handful of players who wants to take it to that next level. most of the players are veterans who've been there longer than me, so they feel that, man, I'm at the age, I'm just throwing for fun, to get out the house away from the kids and the family, just to go with the friends and, have a good time. So there are a few, and there are some youths that I really focus on, that I want them to see that it's your time. I made it here, and you could do the same, even better.
Rashad, we've spoken to a lot of people this week, and there's been far less people here for those than you. Can you quite believe the impact that you've had, that you've brought out so many people just to talk to you?
I can't believe it. The gentleman walked outside and said, you had to do something right, because they don't actually know. I'm calling the losers inside you to interview them. I say, I don't know what I've done, but I'm glad of it. And I thank you all so much for having me here to interview me.
Have you had a chance yet to look at any messages that you've received from back home about your performance there? What you've expected to hear from them?
Be honest, I think I've let a lot of people down. Hopefully they understand that. I was enjoying myself. I was having a good time out there. I didn't allow pressure to get to me. I was just upset of my throwing ability. Like I said, I had to adjust. But to the fans, if they wanted to see me go further next time, I'm sorry, still be my fan, please. But yeah, next time.
Rashad, I don't think you've let anybody down. You've gained a lot of new fans tonight. Well done.
Thank you so much.
Rashad, commiserations. I'm not sure if you saw the clip from earlier in the week, but Luke Humphries sat in that chair. He was talking about the growth of the sport, and he mentioned that he met you earlier in the week and that you were his one player that he can't wait to watch on the stage. I'm pretty sure you've done him proud and gave him something to watch there.
I hope so, because I'm going to tell you the funny story. I'm going to tell everybody. Everybody watching, good. What happened was, I was in the room practicing upstairs in the hotel, and I was throwing darts, and I heard the swipe on the door, and it's like it was a jam, like the person had trouble getting in. I thought it was the cleaners. So I went to the door, and I opened the door, and I looked up, and I said, you're Luke Humphries? He said, yeah. Do you want me to come out here? Because you're the best player in the world. You want me to get up? He said, no, you're good, you're good. And we started a conversation from there, and he gave me encouraging advice about the game and what to expect, and he's proud of it, and asked me about my country, how it starts there. The same thing you'll ask me, he asked the same thing. Very cool guy, very cool. I love it, man. He did mention me, by the way. To answer that, somebody said that I was in my room, and they said, Rashad, Luke Humphries mentioned you. I say, how much on it? 16 minutes and 57 seconds. Good. I'm going to look at it. And he said the Bahamas. He didn't remember my name, but I'm the only Bahamian here, so that's awesome.
Thank you very much.
Rashad, did you expect that initial reception from the audience of a roar of approval for the first from the Bahamas to attend the World Darts Championship?
No, I didn't expect that. I came up with a mindset stating that there were going to be some that boo me and say that, you're just here to make up the numbers, boo, go back. I was prepared for everything. But when I walked out and they started, let's go, Rashad, let's go, Candyman, I was like, oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I was a little surprised to hear you say you wanted the booze as well. You wanted to experience that.
I wanted to experience everything, because I wanted to take it to see. I want them boo me so I could see what it is, what it feels like. So I could take it. I laugh and say, no, don't boo me. But it's awesome. They cheered me on. They 100%. They helped me a lot. They helped me a lot focus. Yeah.
And just the last question here, just touch base on the travel that you have to do for the CDC Latin American Tour, and do you have the desire to maybe tackle a PDC Tour card? Go to Q school?
I never planned that far. I never planned to say, I booked my traveling to the 5th. I'm going to be over here for a long time, so in this cold weather, I think I'm going to stay inside because I got my snow gear, but it's very cold outside. I didn't book further on. I'll think about it. They say it's still open, so I'll think about it.
Thank you for your time. Appreciate it.
All right.